In the wild, two young elephants were found in a shocking condition. Their trunks, vital for survival, were lost. This tragedy forced them into immense challenges and a desperate struggle for survival. The reason behind this tragedy was shocking. The first discovery occurred in Kruger National Park, where tourists on safari stumbled upon a young elephant calf. Its trunk was missing entirely, leaving them utterly perplexed and deeply concerned. Park rangers were immediately alerted and launched an investigation to determine the cause of this unthinkable tragedy. As they arrived at the scene, the rangers began to closely observe the calf. A wave of disbelief washed over them as they laid eyes on the baby elephant. It was an astonishing sight. The young elephant was missing its trunk, an essential tool for survival that was like both a hand and a snorkel for these magnificent creatures. Surprisingly, the calf appeared to be in relatively good condition, but its vulnerability was palpable. The rangers were gripped by a profound sense of worry as they contemplated how this tiny creature would survive without its trunk. Drinking water, eating leaves, and even the simple act of breathing would be monumental challenges for an animal so reliant on its trunk. Breathing through only its mouth would be extremely difficult, especially for a large animal like an elephant that requires a substantial amount of air. A heavy sense of concern settled over them as they watched the calf closely, eager to understand how it would survive in the days to come. Additionally, the rangers were baffled by the cause of this horrific mystery. How could such a vital part of the elephant's body be missing? Questions raced through their minds as they initiated a thorough investigation into the matter. As they continued to observe this elephant for days, they were amazed to witness the calf's remarkable adaptations and struggles he faced to live, a heartwarming sight they saw that day. Miles away on the Indonesian island of Sumatra, a lone baby elephant with a half-severed trunk was found. Fortunately, she was located before further harm befell her. The severity of her injuries necessitated immediate transfer to a near-elephant conservation center. She was only 1-year-old elephant and suffering with immense pain. The veterinary team grappled with immense anxiety as they monitored the calf's condition. The deep gash posed a serious threat. Despite her ordeal, the calf remarkably continued to eat and drink with the help of staff. However, the immense pain and loss of her essential appendage caused significant distress. Playful behavior, a hallmark of healthy elephant calves, was absent in her. A dedicated team of veterinarians worked tirelessly to care for the injured elephant. Each day, they meticulously cleaned and disinfected the wound, applying antiseptic to prevent infection and promote healing. To maintain optimal hygiene and comfort, the conservation staff provided regular baths for the elephant. These consistent efforts were crucial in supporting the animal's recovery and overall well-being. When news of the horrific injuries suffered by the young elephants broke, speculation ran rampant among local communities. Many pointed fingers at apex predators such as lions or hyenas as the potential culprits. However, wildlife experts swiftly dismissed these theories. Elephants are renowned for their maternal instincts and fierce protectiveness towards their calves. Forming a formidable defensive perimeter around their young, no predator would dare risk such an encounter. After days of meticulous investigation, a horrifying truth was revealed. Poachers, driven by greed, had set illegal snare traps in the forest, intending to capture smaller animals. Tragically, these innocent little elephants fell victim to these deadly devices, sustaining horrific injuries that resulted in the severance and partial severance of their trunks. The unimaginable pain these innocent creatures must have endured serves as a stark reminder of the cruelty of poaching. Despite the horrific loss of its trunk, the young elephant from Kruger National Park displayed remarkable adaptability. Faced with significant challenges, it developed ingenious methods for survival. It devised ways to drink and feed itself. This little giant lowering his body to reach the water and drink by using his mouth, he browsed on low-hanging branches and grass within its reach. Thankfully, his herd provided invaluable support by breaking off high branches' leaves for him to eat. Fortunately, the calf did not experience any breathing difficulties, and its overall condition remained good. With the unwavering support of its herd and park rangers, the calf had a strong chance of survival. But the condition of the calf found in Sumatra, however, took a tragic turn. It succumbed to the severity of its injuries and the infection that set in. Despite receiving the best possible care at the conservation center, her condition deteriorated rapidly. After days of intensive treatment, which included the amputation of the remaining portion of its trunk in a last-ditch effort to save its life, the calf succumbed to the infection. She was already very ill, and despite the best efforts of the veterinary team, she couldn't recover. Sadly, she passed away after a few days of treatment. The veterinarian at the center, Rika Marwati, who was the lead doctor for the calf, described the situation. Her death was particularly shocking because she initially seemed to be recovering well after the amputation and was actively moving around. She suddenly fell ill due to stress and infection late Monday, and by morning she was reported dead. We couldn't save her because the injury was severe and had become infected. We did our best to help her, the veterinarian said sadly. These are not isolated incidents. Countless elephants have fallen victim to poachers' snares, enduring unimaginable suffering and often succumbing to their injuries. While some, like the Kruger Park calf, are fortunate enough to be discovered, but many others perish unseen. This brutal reality underscores the urgent need to combat poaching. If you feel compelled to take action, several avenues are available. Donating to reputable organizations dedicated to anti-poaching efforts and animal rescue are easiest contribution. Raising awareness among your loved ones about the devastating consequences of poaching is another impactful way to contribute. Share this video with your network to spread awareness. The more informed people are, the stronger the movement against poaching becomes. Online petitions is also a powerful tool that can bring about change by gathering public support to pressure governments and organizations to implement stricter anti-poaching laws and allocate more resources to wildlife protection. Your signature adds weight to these campaigns, demonstrating to policymakers that people around the world demand action. Please show your support by subscribing to our channel and liking this video. Together, we can raise awareness and make a difference. Don't miss our other Elephant Stories videos filled with emotion and courage. Click on these videos to watch now.